guys, Hugh Sheng here. Welcome to another Hugh Sheng tutorials. Today we're going to be looking at the most standard, safe way to open in the Protoss versus Protoss matchup. So we're going to start out with a 14 pylon. So here we are, rallying our first probe. You can do this as long as you expect your pylon to be on the high ground, close to your Nexus. Next thing we're going to do is make a 16 gateway. So I just probed up to 16. I'm going to send this probe over, I don't know, maybe 70, 80 minerals. And then gateway. Now normally you scout here, but in PvP, we're going to chrono. And then we're going to grab a 17 gas. We're going to do like a little mini scout here. Not to our opponent, but just to look for cannon rush. And then while that probe's over there, we're going to grab our gas on 18, our second gas, and we're going to start rallying to the first gas. Okay, once you've looked for cannon rush, if you do see cannon rush, you're going to use this chrono boost that I have right now on the on a zealot. That'll help you defend that. But if you don't see a cannon rush, you can instead spend that chrono boost on your Nexus for more probes. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to assume this isn't a cannon rush. Probably I'll do a cannon rush defense guide later on, but not this video. So you're going to spend this chrono on the Nexus only if you don't see cannon rush. And you're going to rally them in. So I'm not pulling off 3 and putting them in right away. Make sure you don't do that. Otherwise you're going to hurt your economy quite a bit. And then second gate on 20-ish and then scout. Also, the next probe is going to be rallied to where you want to build your cyber. Not enough minerals. And here we're going to actually make a little bit of an exception to the rallying rule. So we made 16 on minerals, then we rallied to the gases, and we're going to slightly break that rule by pulling 1 extra guy off minerals into the gas. And we're doing this just because we need a little bit extra to get all the tech we need later. So this guy will pull off. And boom, then we fill up the gases one at a time by rallying in. 22 pylon. Once the gases are both finished, being saturated, you're going to change the rally point back to minerals just for 1 probe. If you're like platinum, by the way, I wouldn't bother with this. It's not really a massive deal. But of course, getting your tech a little faster is going to matter, you know, in masters or the higher leagues, grandmaster. Maybe even diamond. So Sentry, Stalker is what we're going to get, and then warp gate. And you can see that we just barely had enough gas for that. Okay, this probe is going to stick around for a little bit. I'll explain why in a second. After the Sentry, Stalker, actually notice we have cut probes entirely. So we have fully saturated base plus 1 probe here and 1 probe here. And then when these units are finished, we're going to start 2 more Stalkers. Probes under attack. And then your opponent shouldn't be making a zealot. If they do, that's nice for you. Then you're going to put a pylon here at about 224. And that's going to be so that you can scout what units they make. So if you see a Sentry, Stalker, that's going to suggest, not confirm, but suggest that they're going to be more defensive. Whereas if they make double Stalker, that's going to suggest that they're going to be more aggressive. And if they go double adept, well, then it's nice, you know, that they're going double adept, and so you can kind of position this probe on the high ground to block off adepts. I'm assuming most of you know how to do that, but if you don't, the way that you defend 2 adepts is you make the wall like I have, and let me move the camera up a bit here. And you leave a space just big enough or just small enough for 1 pylon or 1 shield battery, so that when the adepts start shading towards your main, you're going to make a shield battery, and those adepts will not get in your base. That's how you defend adepts. But you probably already knew that. So next thing we're going to do is, after 4 units, is we're going to expand. So Stalker, Sentry, Stalker, Stalker, expand. Now some situations you need to make a shield battery. Some situations you can start probing already. We're just going to talk about the general build today. So we're not going to cover a lot of that stuff, and I'll do some other videos on the deviations. But so this is the basic build. So what we're going to do is, after 3 Stalker, 1 Sentry, we're going to start a Stalker and a Sentry. and we're going to start probing. We're going to get an additional pylon, and we are also scouting with this hallucination. So we're just going to kind of see what they're doing, make sure that they have a Nexus and that it's safe to be probing right now. Basically, you don't want to be probing if they're doing some sort of one base attack, or if they just haven't expanded yet, because that suggests that they are doing a one base attack. So this scout is to kind of confirm what tech they have, whether that's a Robo, Twilight, or Stargate, and it's to confirm whether they're playing with an expansion or without an expansion, and that's going to kind of dictate all the choices we make in the next couple minutes. So we won't cover all that in this video because there's quite a lot of different choices and responses, but we're just going to, in this video, confirm that they've expanded basically. So let's keep going. So if you see this expansion, that's going to tell you that you can start probing like I am. Get this extra pylon so that you can make a lot of probes. You can even chrono boost them, and you're going to warp in 2 more units. That's basically all we're going to cover in this video. So yeah, so this is your standard opening. You can maybe put another robo here before these warp-ins, or whatever tech you decide. That's going to change based on what they do. Again, we'll talk about that in a different video. But this is your standard safe opening. There are a lot of exceptions, so if you guys are wondering why I don't have a shield battery, or I don't know why I didn't, what do I do against one base all-ins, it's totally different. There's a lot of exceptions, so we'll just have to make a bunch of PvP videos to show you guys how you can stay safe and start dominating in PvP. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, consider subscribing, consider liking the video, sharing it, putting it on Twitter, using Prime. Oh no, wait, that's Twitch. Wrong platform. Okay, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Peace.